If it weren't for NVDA, I would have literally cried today. NVDA basically helped save the day and prevented me from crying because after yesterday's loss, today it came down to the wire. My first three trades were losers, and the fourth trade on NVIDIA saved the day and stopped me or prevented me from or saved me from having to cry because this trading stuff is not easy. Alright, so let's get to it. NVIDIA. NVIDIA was the fourth stock that I traded this morning, and I was watching it in the open because it gapped down. The stock was down significantly in the pre-market, and on the daily chart, what I saw was we had this topping tail, which implies a selling pressure. Not just a selling pressure from someone with a lot of selling power. This thing usually when you see something like this on the daily chart, it's institutions or someone with a lot of shares just selling it down. So, and we also have the U.S.-China trade war escalating. It escalated this morning, and so I saw that it sold off in the open along with the SPY of the market, and what I took a short because it rejected VWAP twice. It rejected VWAP once and then twice, and I went short at 170. 177.96, trusting the whole number, 178 to act as resistance, and also VWAP to act as resistance. I went short, and I'm not. This trade was profitable, but I'm not happy with the way I managed it because it was a roller coaster of a trade. Because it was my fourth trade, I knew whether this one was a winner or a loser that I was not going to place any more trades. But at the same time, I didn't want to end the day red because yesterday was red, and even today was not even. Today was a break even day, so I didn't want to go negative again. So basically, today I went to work to just break even. Well, I experienced some punches first to the gut because my stomach was definitely tightening, was hurting and becoming tighter and tighter as the trading progressed, and. Anyway, so I went short and it dropped to about 177. Again, this 177 whole number psychological support because it bounced from 177 here. Here it bounced from a 176.50, literally the $half number, which is clearly acting as a support in this case. But because the market was weak, considering this topping tail on the daily chart, I thought we could break the low of the day and maybe go down to 176. 176. So that was my final target, and it gave me $1 on the first move down, but I didn't lock in profit. And then when I saw this green bar, man, my stomach got so tight. I was like, all right, I'm about to get stopped out. I'm gonna end the day red. In addition, I still have to make a recap of this trade, and despite having a red day, so I had all these thoughts running through my mind, and so it gave me the opportunity to capture $1 move once, twice, and then on the third time I took it because I noticed that we broke this support, this 177 support, and we did not even make a new low. We just popped up from 177.66, and seeing this bottoming tail, I just took the money. I just took the trade off. Initially, I had a range order with a stop. Initially, my stop was here, 178, and then after that, I moved my stop to here, and I had a stop range order to cover my full position at 176.02, but it didn't look like it was going to get there, so I just took it all off because I did not want to end the day red. I at least wanted to end break even. So that was the trade. NVDA, it saved me from crying today because I think I would have literally went into my bed and cried myself to sleep. I don't know. Sometimes I do that. All right. So the first trade was on QGEN, this company from the Netherlands, and I was watching QGEN in the open because the stock was down about 20%. Their CEO is leaving, and they announced their quarterly earning, and their sales fell short. So in the open, I actually tried to short the pop, considering so I had these two levels marked, a pre-market high and pre-market low, and we popped up to pre-market high. Considering that the stock was weak, about 20%, I did not believe this pop was real, so I went short, and it came down. It gave me about 21 cents or so, but I wanted more from it. I thought we could realistically test low of day again, but once it popped up, it bounced off these moving averages, and VWAP, I got out for break even pretty much. Well, actually, I lost 2 cents on it. I got in at 26.32, and then I got out at 26.34 because of slippage, I guess, 2 cents. So so this was the first trade, which started my morning on a bad note, and I was gonna take a long because I saw I had this level marked. I found this level on the daily chart, I believe, and I saw it consolidating here, but I didn't want to take a long. I told myself if the price came down to 25, I would take a long at 25 because I didn't want to go long here and then it drops to 25, because 25 is a nice whole number, and I thought it could potentially try to make its way down to 25, but it did move up, so I missed this move, but it is what it is. The stock that chopped me up was Schwab, this piece of garbage of stock. And Schwab, I've been trading for the past week now because of the brokers a commission war that's going on. Basically, Charles Schwab, SCHW, it dropped its commissions, so traders now don't have to pay commissions when they trade. Anyway, on the daily chart, it's been consolidating, but this morning in pre-market we lost to this level, so I figured the stock was weak, and the first bar actually indicated that the stock was weak. A red bar with a topping tail, and the buyers did try to make a comeback, but once I saw this green bar being eliminated by this red bar, basically sellers taking out buyers at resistance. This tail is resistance. I went short with a stop right here. In hindsight, I should have placed my stop right here, but I figured that if we got above the high of these two bars, we were going to continue going higher, maybe to this line, this previous close price, which is also yesterday's low. So I thought it could potentially go higher, so I didn't want to give it too much room. And it came down, it bounced off VWAP, and I got stopped out. I traded this thing one more time. I saw that the sell-off from here to here was not steep. I thought this was gonna test the low of the day, but that's not what happened. And once I saw that it barely got to the 50% mark of this, well, it bounced off the 50% mark of this green bar, and we were steadily going up. I took a long above a VWAP, at a reclaimed VWAP, so I took a long. I got in at 35. No, I got in at 34.94, and once it dropped and lost VWAP, I got out at 34.87. So I lost about 7 cents per share on it. So I don't think I should have traded Schwab, a piece of trash. Well, because I mean now it's just chopping around. It's just chopping around. It doesn't know what it wants to do. It doesn't know if it will. Yeah. Anyway, those were the trades today. Basically, I went to work today to break even, and not only that, I did not want to end the day red. I mean, having 2 red days back to back is not cool. And NVDA did save the day, but I'm not happy with the way I managed NVDA, because it gave me a $1 move, and I wanted more from it. Let me know if I mismanaged NVIDIA in the comments below, or if you traded NVIDIA. Let me know what you think about my analysis and how I handled the trade. Thanks for watching. I'm not gonna cry today. I will see you guys tomorrow.